Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Police are asking for public help to find a man who's been missing from the Lake Macquarie area for 5 days. 38-year-old Neil Purnell was last seen leaving his Pelican home near Swansea at about 1:30pm last Wednesday. He is described as being of Caucasian appearance, 180 centimetres tall, with a thin build, fair complexion and short brown hair and eyes. Anyone with information is urged to call Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. In the lead up to tomorrow's state budget, the region's peak business group is hoping funds are put into several key areas. Business Hunter CEO Bob Hawes believes funding is needed to be put towards helping businesses recover confidence after the pandemic. He also hopes the budget will provide financial relief for small businesses.
We know that from the business condition surveys that we do, insurance costs, taxes and charges and energy costs are the big three when it comes to the expense concerns as far as small businesses particularly are concerned.
The state government has heard the calls of Huntley residents and has announced a new primary and high school will be built to service the area. Money for the project will be announced in tomorrow's budget, with the first preschool to Year 8 students expected to walk into the classroom in Term 1 in 2028. Cessnock MP Clayton Barr has told reporters it's critical infrastructure for the fast-growing area.
At Huntley here we've got a purpose-built development that is going to have thousands of homes surrounding this school site, and one of the things that people want is the certainty that there is ultimately going to be school facility and infrastructure.
A man is due to front court next month accused of driving with more than 6 times the legal blood alcohol limit at Patterson. Police were alerted to a Mitsubishi Outlander swerving along Tokal Road. Members of the public followed the vehicle to a service station where it's reported the driver opened his door and fell onto the roadway. Police attended and conducted a roadside breath test which returned a positive result. He was arrested and taken to Maitland Police Station where it's alleged he returned a reading of .307. The man's been charged with high-range drink driving and will face Maitland Local Court on July 10. A conference will be held in Lake Macquarie later this year featuring professionals from the digital fabrication and STEM communities. The 7th Fab Lab Asia Network Conference will include events which provide a platform for participants to share knowledge, experiences and ideas. Claire Chaikin-Bryan from Lake Macquarie Council says she's excited to bring together different people from separate walks of life.
To learn about new technologies and ways of making things, and also just make some cool stuff throughout the event and hopefully solve some local community challenges while we're at it.
The conference will be held at Warners Bay Theatre from October 8 to 19. The Maitland RSL sub-branch is welcoming federal funding to renovate the Maitland Park War Memorial. The original World War I memorial was built with public donations in 1923. Maitland City Council has been given $130,000 to help restore the site.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle were defeated 26-18 by the Panthers despite a tough fight back. The Knights started strong with a try by fullback Fletcher Sharp, giving them a 6-0 lead in the 4th minute. Coach Adam O'Brien says the 20-year-old is shaping up well.
Not to get too carried away with him, he's only 2 games in, but for what those 2 games, I couldn't be any happier with it. I know his teammates, more importantly, they trust him, they like playing with him.
The Lambton Jaffers are 4 points clear at the top of the NPL men's competition after a 2-1 victory over Western. The win didn't come without a cost, star defender Nikolai Torpor-Stanley suffering an ankle injury. Meantime, in the women's competition, Charlestown Azzurri secured a 6-4 win over New Lambton, despite Jets duo Cassidy Davis and Lauren Allen featuring for the Eagles. Azzurri took 3 points to remain in 4th place. New Lambton remains in 6th. And Newcastle netball coaches say another weekend of washed-out games further showcases the need for an indoor facility. Only 4 rounds have been played after 8 rounds of Newcastle's premier competition. That's sport. I'm Holly Fishlock.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 12, 23, 34, 36, 38 and 40, and the supplementaries are 8 and 30. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.